Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final game of Nebula Esports season number 2. Pretty sure I counted correctly. I think I can count. Uh, and it is the Div 3 Super Grand Finals with not me shoutcasting today. That'll be a cast you all very familiar with throughout the season. It's going to be Mod Hobbs. As I,
Oh,
Dusty, will be stuck in the analyst booth today. So this
oh
should be
no.
an intro. I don't think we've seen this duo.
Uh,
But maybe once.
oh, we think we've seen this duo. I've definitely cast with you before.
Okay, might be once. Not in the playoffs though. Not in the playoffs though.
No, it would have been regular season.
Yeah, it would have definitely been regular season. But nonetheless, we have EBL Esports, the undefeated team. They haven't lost a single map, going against Andromeda Proxima, who were able to win in Div 3 Group
Hey,
A.
yep.
Okay. Okay, there we go. And
I, I
so, I
had to
mean,
figure that out myself.
yeah, I honestly didn't know. I was just guessing. So, I mean, so we're already a little late past schedule, so let's get on roster introductions out of the way. Starting out with EBL Esports, we have Sayer and Delaboyd on DPS, Cuddles on tank, and Zytrix and Toph on support. And then lead the way for Andromeda Modobs.
Andromeda Proxima coming out of Group A. On the DPS line, we have Mint and Natsfan, Raptor taking up the tank, and on the support line, Dorcas and Lunar Moon.
I recognize a lot of those players actually. What the heck?
I
I
recognize them because I
I have
cast their finals.
I have not. No, Mint used to be a former Leviathan player. That's why I know.
Oh, I see.
I think, yeah, no, I recognize a lot of these players from Div 3 previously. Did not know this is where a lot of them went. Yeah, but nonetheless, let's go over to the first map of the night, which, I mean, what else would it be?
What are we choosing? What else is it going to be? Everybody's
It
favorite
has to be
control
Lijiang.
map, always going to be Lijiang Tower.
We've seen a few Oasises, but that'll probably be for map 6. Who knows? We saw map 7 in Div 5. I wonder who played in that mod ops. I
I
wonder.
yeah, the Div 5 we saw actually I think it's the only time we've seen Atlas all season was in
It
that
has to
series.
be.
Yeah, and that just came out of nowhere. That came out of left field to try
I
to
think I think it's a little bit we've seen every map come out
I think
throughout the
so.
playoffs because we saw Atlas, we saw Eichenwald, we saw Route 66. I
Yeah.
don't know how we got away with that
I don't
twice
know. I don't know how we got away with Route 66 twice. I
in
only
the
saw it
same day.
once. Oh, that's incredible.
It was in the double match. It was in the Div 3 A finals and the Div 2 grand finals. So
That's
we like
incredible.
Route 66 that day apparently.
We did like Route 66.
But yeah, I honestly, while we wait for the map to start, I feel like we should just quickly look at the map pool to see if we have missed anything because I feel like we've seen almost everything. We've seen Lijiang, we've seen Nepal, we've seen Samoa, seen Blizzard World, seen Numbani, seen Eichenwald,
I know we've seen
Surf,
Esperanza, New Queen
Vosta,
Street,
Atlas,
all
Havana,
three
Route
Crush.
66.
Yep.
Have we seen New Junk City?
Uh no.
I
Which
swear we
makes
haven't seen New Junk
which
City.
makes my heart hurt a little bit because
I'm a
it
New Junk
is
City fan.
I'm a New Junk City fan too. But as a hit scan, it's a great map with lots of angles for hit scan.
I just like playing Queen.
You can put Queen on there. Absolutely, you can put Queen on there.
Also, these bands are something. We have a Hazard and then Jetpack Cat.
Well, trying to get the Jetpack Cat ban out of the way, I guess, so that you don't see any of the
That's
Cat
by the
Bastion here
Pharah,
early.
I'm assuming.
All right, TP coming out here from
Yeah,
EBL Esports.
I'd have to
They
assume the Cat
are,
ban is the Pharah.
yeah, yeah. The Cat ban is for the Pharah. It looks like both sides just kind of testing everything out here to start everything off. Just putting pressure back and forth. Deviloid in there putting pressure directly on a Raptor and Mint with the grenade. Fixer off first. But with everybody so split up here, there's an opportunity if EBL Esports can get in there and put the pressure on properly.
But the Zemmer just has an angle right now.
Yeah, it just looks like Andromeda Proxima just able to force everybody out there. They decide EBL decides not to commit on the coast and just allow the cap so that they can play their game.
Yeah, I mean, all-wise so far, it's not looking too bad for either side. But there gets Natsfan!
Great pick. That is
Quick rail
a
gun to
huge
the
pick. The rail hitting the Pharah. And now the pressure can come in from EBL. Losing a DPS of their own. The pressure comes in. This bubble goes up on to Debeloid, but and the flip almost coming in, but not quite. There it finally goes. More pressure. Lunar Moon takes an L here. This is gonna be this sustained fight. Has seen Nats fan come back and join it. Raptor does pick off top though.
With the boop?
A Raptor ends up falling off the side.
Debeloid jumps off of Raptor's head. Okay.
Oh, and with Sayer picking off mid, that's gonna be enough for the point to stay under the control of EBL. That was a huge pick by Raptor, and then just an unfortunate error. That's again falling low to another DPS here, getting killed by the Reaper, which you don't see often.
And I also just think in the middle of that previous fight, ModHops, EBL was able to get the point flip, and that kind of gave them an extra like 20%, which is why they're already at 50. And I mean, with the ult coming up in the Rush Blossom, it kind of just is able to take down anything Proxima wants to do, unless Mint can get a good override protocol going. And it's just going to be the TP in behind from Debeloid, and for now, Overclock's going to come out.
Jumping over top here, trying to put pressure in. Raptor's falling really low though. Mint does find Sayer. Raptor sustains. The spin only finds Raptor, but Dorcas finishes off the Bloid, and Mintus gets the headshot here on Citrix. Wow, what an incredible play there. Despite the spin coming in from Debeloid, they're still able to come in and finish everybody off. They didn't have a tank, but the flip comes in regardless.
Yeah,
we're not. Unfortunately, though, they are only sitting at 40%. While one flip could be enough to win this point for EBL.
Yeah, and the ult was coming up. It's going to be 4v4, but I feel like Andromeda just doesn't have as much value compared to EBL's ults. I mean, you have the Pulse Bomb compared to an Overclock. The Beat Rush is a good matchup, but Orbital Ray and the Rush on top is just a lot of early burst. Really.
It's Raptor's sustain that's going to be coming. There comes the satellite over the top. Here trying to find something, but Debeloid finds mid. Here comes the sustain. The ult from Raptor, but there's the beat to keep everybody alive. OC coming in and not finding anybody, but Nats fan able to get the pick there. Lunar Moon is falling low, but able to get themselves out. EBL is fighting on point. They do get Raptor here. That without a tank, that's going to be really, really tricky.
The Pulse?
Dorcas falling low, able to get out. The Pulse finds nobody. But they're able to sustain. EBL sitting on point. Oh, that's an early touch there. There's a Kitsune rush.
Okay.
Dorcas comes in. They do get the touch here to force OT. Kitsune coming in. Debeloid does find Dorcas though. Lunar Moon calling really, really low. There's another spin from Debeloid. Does not finish off Raptor, but Mint falling low. Raptor falls down. Citrix is going down too here. It's 4v4, but Debeloid finds another one, and with OT ticking away, Dorcas not able to get back in time, and EBL picks up first point here on Lijiang Tower.
Yeah, and I mean, once you get the initial point cap there for the Zarya Reaper comp, it's really easy to engage onto Andromeda Proxima because they have to walk through your space wherever Debeloid really wants it to like teleport. And it kind of leaves you in a spot for Andromeda Proxima where you have to try to walk around because it's a lot more of a stable comp from EBL. While Andromeda is going for more heavy burst damage with the Tracer and Emray. Because like with Debeloid on the Reaper, it's going to be hard to kill, 300 HP DPS, and Sayer on the Soj has the slide. Not like they had more rotational somehow ability than the Tracer comp from Proxima, which you don't hear that every day, but here we are.
Speaking of the Emry, Sayer is coming off of the Sojourn and onto the Emry. Debeloid still on Reaper. Things looking basically the same here as we start to get our fight up into Hut. Position is...
It's a boop!
Oh, and a boop on Debeloid again. The first pick on this map ends up going to Andromeda Proxima, and with enough pressure, Lunar Moon finding Toph, Cuddles just decides to take the L, a wise decision. And now the fight.
TP then got booped. No bubble. That's. It must have been a missed time. Don't know.
Ooh, Raptor. Taking a
Oh,
little bit of poke
well.
damage there, allowing a little bit of outcharge. Delaboy
Yeah, I don't
trying
really
to get
know
himself in a
how.
stuck position. Went for the boop, but couldn't get the boop off because of the bubble. Delaboy
Oh.
is falling low. The second bubble comes in. Now there's only one bubble sitting here for Zarya. There comes Vortex in. The big punches coming away from Raptor. Oh my, Delaboy falling so low! But instead, Sayer finds the pick on Natsfit, and finally the boop
Again?
from Dorcas gets Delaboy after so many tries, but Raptor now falling low. Nope, gonna get healed up, gonna grow into Nemesis form to get that extra armor. Again, on the outside here, Dorcas looking for just anything that they can boop. Again, Vortex coming down, forcing the sustain out there. Cuddles in front of everything. Falling dangerously low. Dorcas again finding the boop kill on Delaboy. That's the third time this map. Search and destroy from Sayer, but they fall so low. Then Mint ends up finishing them off in the middle of their ultimate. Mint finding Cuddles as well. Now sitting at 70% is Andromeda Proxima.
I mean, I feel like Delboyd on Gardens here is not having as much of an easiest time. You can't really TP around the corners like you were able to on Night Market, and Dorcas has just been able to mark the Reaper out very, very well so far. With last side territory coming up too, you have to worry about the override protocol with no real counter ultimate, as Sayer's gonna be split off here.
Just
and
putting pressure
oh
in. Sayer does find Natsfan. What a headshot on Tracer, always going to be a good
Match
always
rush.
going to be a good move. Delaboy falling low on point. Here is Grav. The beat to counter. Here comes Satellite. Everyone's pressing Q. And Delaboy able to get sustained. Raptor. Oh no, Raptor decided to punch instead of blocking. Lunar Moon just takes the L there. Dorcas gets another boop kill before
Make that
taking
3 for the
himself
night.
out there as well. Dorcas just hitting those right clicks, getting all this work done.
We're starting to put
Now
up
the
Frogger
full
numbers
reset.
here. But now it's a
99%
lone
now.
Death Blossom versus
Yeah,
the
one-
Override Protocol and Annihilation from Andromeda Proxima. Overall, I mean, Proxima should just be able to out-sustain and slowly walk down EBL and clear up this round.
And
But
there is the
Delboy's gonna go
protocol.
in, protocol.
Pressure coming in. There's the spin.
The Blossom doesn't
Able
only
to
find
just
one.
find Dorcas at the end of it. Raptor falling low. Raptor survives. Delaboy falls. But that 1-for-1 with those ultimates. Cuddles finds Natsfan. And now we got a couple more ultimates coming. The only ultimate coming online now is Annihilation from Raptor. Natsfan is getting close, but we're sitting at 50%. That's enough for 2 more team fights, I think, here from Andromeda Proxima.
Roughly, and I mean, you're getting close to the pulse bomb as well. And EBL, the only thing they might get is a mid-fight ult here. But Andromeda Proxima is just gonna be biding their time. And for now, I feel like all you need to do is just try to contain the side of EBL, but they're just gonna go for it.
And there it is, Annihilation coming in right on point, putting a lot of pressure in, blocking a lot of it. The pulse bomb finds nothing, but Natsfan does find 2 anyway. Finds Zitrix and Sayer. They end up taking the right click from Delaboy, but Mint finding Cuddles, overtime ticking away. It's just Delaboy on point, facing a lot of pressure. The Kitsune Rush just coming in to help. Oh, Juno also there. Try to provide pressure, but Toph ends up going down. Delaboy eventually to go. Maybe Sayer's able to find something. No, picked up by Natsfan. We still have Kiriko sitting on point. Zarya pops over the top to try to get in, and Cuddles is not able to make there in time. And we're going to a map 3 here on Lijiang Tower.
Yeah, and I mean, off topic. Well, Zytrix was able to try to climb back up into the window. They got hit with the Ravenous Vortex and just kept trying to climb. I was a little silly just seeing the Kiriko animation just go nowhere. But we do see Andromeda being able to take the second round here, and I mean, I think they were really able to force out Delaboyd, but I feel like it's going to be a lot rougher here coming into Control Center, which is, the most close quarters map out of the 3. Not a lot of... you can't really rely on your spam damage as much here, but Natsfan is going over to the Pharah. Might just sit on the coast and try to pressure out EBL as much as possible here. We see the TP from EBL and a double speed from Andromeda there to get out of spawn.
Sayer deciding not to go coast here is the usual spot for the Sojourn, staying with the entire team. Leaving coast available Probably a smart move with Nats fan and Dorcas both with bumps, with boops available. Delavoid got forced out there, able to retreat. Bubble coming in to keep them give them a little bit of sustain. And now Delavoid going top, going coast here, trying to take care of the Pharah, unable to do so because the Kiriko is there. Raptor so low and eventually falls to Cuddles. And that's going to be a first. That's going to be a cap here. Otis, they're still fighting to sustain a little bit longer. Lunar Moon takes an L and Mint. And instead of trying to retreat here, they continue the fight. Nats fan sitting at such low health. They are hunting down Nats fan now, but they're able to regroup with their team.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean,
yeah.
EBL did a really good job of being able to collapse onto Raptor there. The Reaper got the angle on the coast, and everyone else from EBL had two separate angles. So they're able to just walk down and quickly force out the Ramatra because they couldn't block anywhere, and Dorcas, runs away. Delboy's out.
Oh, Dorcas falling low. Delaboy does get out there, avoids the boops. Oh, a rail hits Nats fan, but not quite enough to finish them, but that's okay. Sayer just using primary fire to finish off with a headshot. Delaboy falling dangerously low, but he is going to be able to get a little bit of healing back up there. Min falling low. Oh, so low, and then, wow, Delaboy picking them off, but Dorcas again finding Delaboy. Dorcas just hunting down this Reaper all match. We're down a DPS on either side, but Reaper will get back faster. Raptor's already falling low, has to use form to sustain, get that armor back up. Here comes some kind of satellite now in from top, putting it over the top here just to control this territory. This is a pretty dominant performance here from EBL. There's the Kitsune Rush, but the spin and a grab to hold out Raptor. Multiple picks from both teams, but eventually Zytrix does finish off Raptor. Mint falling low. Nats fan also calling low. Mint does go down, and with only 20% here, it's do or die for Andromeda Proxima.
Yeah, last fight coming up here, it's going to be an OC and Kitsune Rush against the Override Protocol, Beat, and Annihilation. EBL is going to pop the Overclock early here from Sayer, and I mean, it's just going to be a slug fight.
And then here comes all of the ults in all at the same time. Nats fan has pulse. Maybe they hold on to it to 20. Actually, because this is a very, very clean fight win for Andromeda Proxima. And incredibly enough, 2 ultimates came in from EBL and they were unable to find anything. So we're dry fighting. 3, so we're dry fighting for the next, at least the next fight. Other than that, that's fan finding the pulse. If they can land a good pulse here on the Kiriko or the Juno.
Everyone's 1 HP.
Oh, Zytrix is already low. Wow, so deep. Raptor right in front of everybody. Delaboy fights Stats fan, but Zytrix falls, so that's gonna be difficult. Oh, Delaboy forced to use the Wraith, able to get themselves out, and eventually dies to Raptor, but Cuddles fights Dorcas now. Oh, Cuddles is falling low as well here, able to get a little bit of sustain to heal themselves up here. Raptor puts the Vortex down, falling so low and eventually falls. No Nemesis for him to keep them up. Lunar Moon trying to find positions and a completely dry fight. Other than that missed pulse from Nats fan, I don't know if it was a missed pulse or a bubble, but that's gonna be it unless they can get back here. 30 just ticking away. No, and that's gonna be it for map number 1. EBL winning Lijiang Tower.
Yeah, and I mean, the Zara Reaper comp was just really able to do its job of pressuring out the backline of Andromeda, I'd say, pretty well. Even with Mint on the Emery trying to do what they could on the off angles with the hit scan, I think the Zara Reaper was just able to walk down the back a little bit. Lunar Moon and Dorcas having to run away a good amount, and that didn't allow Raptor to get really any care there on the Ramatra. So really left the tank out to dry. And that's when they were able to turn around, kill the Ramatra, and go from there. Kind of just be able to close that out in the corners. The Pharah and Emrite doesn't have as much mobility compared to the Sojourn Reaper. So it's just like you're starting to become sitting ducks halfway through the fight once you exhaust all your cooldowns. And I feel like that means we're probably going to see more of a pokier map coming out in map number 2 for Andromeda.
Yeah, poke map does seem like it would favor Andromeda quite a bit. both Mint and Nats fan having poke characters in their pool mean that, and especially we saw that in the Group A finals, that poke really, really favored Andromeda Proxima. And oh, just a reminder in here from Caustic, it looks like EBL was not in the Nebula voice chat, so they're moving over to that now. Not a big deal.
All right, but I mean, coming on to map number 2, if we go to Nebula, I just don't know. I'm assuming not Flashpoint. I'd have to assume.
I would say not Flashpoint here. I would. This feels like time for an escort map. You have both Rialto and Havana. Whichever one you feel a little bit more comfortable with.
I would kind of advocate. Call me crazy. I'm gonna say Route 66.
Oh,
I mean,
I would
I
love
just
to
feel like
see Route
Rialto
66.
is too strong for Zarya Reaper. Too brawly for Rialto.
Yeah, you're
For
right.
Havana,
I mean,
it's just relying on it's just whoever can not take as much poke damage, which is a gamble in my eyes. Yeah, I don't know. I just, or maybe we see a hybrid. Maybe we see like Blizzard World or Numbani. It's just I don't expect push or Flashpoint coming out yet.
I highly doubt, Numbani, that we are. Oh, instead, we are incorrect. We are in fact going to Suravasa.
Team love proving me wrong this in playoffs, huh?
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by this. Nice and early.
I mean, everyone likes going to Suravasa, so I can kind of see it, but at the same time, it's a little confusing because one of Zarya Reaper's best map types, I'd say, compared to like Control, is Flashpoint. Especially on a map where Suravasa has a lot of TP angles for the Reaper to go to. And it's mainly a flat map, excluding one or two of the points. So having the Zarya should just, work out as long as you don't get a million damage.
Well, there's going to be one problem with them being able to play the Zarya here on Suravasa, and that is
No protect
Proxima's
ban?
ban. They did ban Zarya here. The Tracer is going to be the ban from EBL Esports as we get ready to jump into Suravasa. I think those are both really good bans by both teams. This is a very, very good Tracer map, and like you said, it's a really good Bubble Brawl map. That Reaper Bubble Brawl is very good on Suravasa, but now forcing them off of it onto something else.
I wonder if that's gonna lead them to. I mean, we could maybe see like other meta tanks like Diva come out, but maybe we'll see Maga. We saw Maga in the Div 5 Grand Final, so maybe we could see it here.
Entirely possible.
I mean, I just don't know what tank you would pair. If you stick with the Reaper, I'm assuming you would go to some kind of front to back, like full brawl comp, but I don't know. Coming into Servas with no Tracer, it leaves flex DPS like Genji, Onron, and like Reaper on the table, which aren't, like you don't see the Genji as much. Onron is mainly a gimmick flex DPS to put it in a nice way, mainly because she pairs well with like the Maga Burn and whatnot. But I mean, honestly, there's also Echo. We could see Echo somehow.
We could absolutely see Echo here. It looks like we're going to get a TP out here from Saya with Delaboyd now on the Emery.
Diva.
And Diva, absolutely. Diva, knowing this is a phenomenal Mauga map, knowing that this is a very, very good Mauga map, we are going to see that Mauga Onron. It has paid dividends here in Nebula finals in the past. And with Nats fan on the Sojourn, that is going to make it really tough for this backline to do much, to keep people up here. We are seeing Greg, and there's the Genji from
Yeah, I am a little worried for Proxima here just because of the stability of EBL's comp is basically fully to counteract the side of the Maga with Defense Matrix, the break Juno, being able to bash stun and ring away.
And there's Dorcas there really early there, getting the first pick there.
There's a DMAC.
Oh, a DMAC here coming in.
That's it going to
Zytrix
Sim?
getting the bash kill on Mint, which you don't often see. And it's a quick pickup for EBL Esports, capturing market.
And Nats fan is taking over the Symmetra, just get rid of the Diva. I mean, you should be able to get a quick fight, though, coming up since Cuddles does not have their mech back yet. It's going to be on the back of Delaboy to basically keep this fight in control for enough time to get this Diva to get her, her mech. But it's a little too late for that.
Raptor switching over to the Mauga, gets the punches in, and then a melee on Delaboy. Natsfan does finish off Zytrix, and that's going to be a really quick flip here now for Andromeda Proxima. Really, really solid fight, just throwing the punches in and finishing everything off.
Yeah, and I mean, with Cuddles not having the mech there, it was easy to just kind of walk into the Diva, but with Delaboy getting closer and closer to this override protocol, it's going to be a little rough, and oh my, okay, Proxima's going quick.
Oh, they're going right in, they grab Toph really early, and Delaboy, so much for that protocol. Natsfan does fall down to Cuddles, but Raptor finishing off Sayer, and it's just the Diva left.
Stagger?
And they're gonna be able to stagger baby Diva.
Oh, that's a little early, I think.
No, it gets the stagger in. I think you could have sustained. I think you could have kept her alive for a little bit longer to maybe get a later one, but she does get staggered.
Last fight potentially coming in for the first flashpoint. Gonna be a 3.
Oh, the TP in for the annihilation! Oh, incredible! Now Wing forced a block down. Heal's not coming in. Raptors caught out! Raptors gonna have to get themselves into a position where they're gonna make this effective. And there's the override protocol. Throwing shots in wherever they can. Natsfan falling low, ends up falling to it. Delaboy just burning everything they can from the sky. Only finds one pick, and here comes the Kiri. The Kitsune rush now, and there's Blade. What are we gonna see from Blade? Just finding whatever they can from Sayer, but instead he falls so low.
Average
almost dies to the vortex. Doesn't find anything out of it.
HP for the
Diva bomb just to sustain there, able to do so, but Raptor on point here, putting pressure in. The Lunar Moon bats Cuddles and Dorcas finding Sayer. The remake not able to happen, and that's just gonna be enough for Andromeda Proxima to pick up market and take a 1-0 lead here on Suravasa.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the sim swap from Natsfan is going to be the thing that, so far, it's been the thing that really has been pushing them to quickly walk down EBL. They're just TPing on top of them. They don't really care about playing the neutral game at all here. They're just going to run in, farm Natsfan's beam charge, and try to walk down Cuddles. But now walking into an open array from Toph, it's going to be a little rough. You do have a wall from Natsfan, but it's going to be a quick road to the point here.
And Natsfan does fall low, able to get themselves back in position to get healed up. Both teams just sustain. Oh, and Sayer ends up falling to a Dorcas finding Sayer and getting the combo. What a play. There's the TP across here. We are going to see a satellite coming in from Toph. There's wall from Natsfan. Natsfan falling low, but able to get healed up again thanks to that wall. Cuddles is demeched. Cuddles completely down, and the cap on for Andromeda Proxima. And that is another early team fight win for Andromeda.
Yeah. And Cuddles, we do see the Ram swap coming in. I mean, I don't blame him. The Diva just can't do anything really here against the Symmetra. Just because of you get to farm off the Diva. No, Defense Matrix can't really stop the Sim. So it kind of leaves you to respond. This is an early team. Oh my god. Stop
looking for the shots coming in. Finding whatever they can. They do find two. Natsfan finding Zytros. The override finding Sayer. And that's just a full reset now from EBL Esports.
Yeah, honestly, Mod Hubs, I don't think Andromeda's going to let off the brakes at all coming up. I feel like they're just going to go in quick with Annihilation. The fight Raptor already has it.
Here comes
and
CP Annihilation again. That's what they did it last time. They're going to do it again. There's the Kitsune rush here. They're not even going to take the time to take the TP in. Natsfan falling low, but doesn't really matter because the sustain is coming in. Raptor still has not pressed Q, and I don't think they're going to need to because they're not even going to be able to get to point. Genji's the only one who's close, and he doesn't even make the touch. Raptor able to hold everything out, holding on to Annihilation, and that gives Andromeda a 2-0 lead here on Saravasa.
Yeah, I mean, you're already going to be set up. You have an Annihilation walking in. You also have Dorcas B coming up to match Zytrix Rush. So, I mean, with how fast Andromeda is playing, I think EBL is starting to get a little flustered, to put it in a... I don't know. Yeah, flustered, I guess, is the term.
Flustered seems right. I don't know how they're going to... I don't really know.
Annihilation comes out, Toph's gone.
There is, again, Toph completely just erased from the board. Annihilation coming in, finding, and again, Dorcas with that boop kill. Dorcas finding the melee on Cuddles to finish them off. And once again, Andromeda Proxima making this TP Brawl comp work.
And now we see a Cassidy swap by Sarah. Okay. Going more to the burst damage comparatively to the Genji beforehand, and it's already, like, if you don't play this quick enough for EBL, this might get dragged to like 70% and send you into last fight territory. Min has to run away though.
On top of it.
TP behind again!
Again! Teleboy does find Natsfan and Sayre finding mid, but the TP behind catches them off guard. No, it doesn't at all.
Another move. Wait, no, Dorcas?
Wow, Dorcas finding another one. Cuddles. Yeah, the TP behind, and EBL just says, heck it, let's just walk to point and kill anybody that we find along the way. And there's a flip. Oh, 68% for
Nope, it's a perfect number in between the two numbers, I will not say.
6-7.
Why was that? Okay. We have 4 ults coming out from Proxima, and I mean, they're probably going to go quick here with Sarah not having that high noon, and you might just be able to walk down the Cassidy and Juno potentially before the orbital ray can even be popped. There's a wall online as well, but nothing to be used yet. Oh, there's the TP. Delboy has to run for their life. There's a wall. Orbital ray to counter.
Just 2 ults coming in here. There's the beat making it a third. They're going for the win. Min finds Delboy. And then finds Toph. Natsfan finishing off Cuddles. 2 great picks from the override. And Zytrix going back just to try to give them a couple more percentage, but they can't get there. They get killed, and that's a team kill.
I mean, for EBL here, I don't even know how you touch. You're going to be walking into a rush. And yeah, no, look what happened. Delboy just has to run. And so is Cuddles. They pop the Annihilation, but
and there's the Annihilation.
The map's win streak is over, ladies and gentlemen.
It's over, and that is the first map that EBL Esports has lost this postseason. Incredible play by, and it wasn't close.
No, it's a 3-0. I mean, we have to give credit to Natsfan there on the swap. I mean, Cuddles was just having a rough time in the backline. It was almost shades of what we saw with the Reaper Zarya on Lijiang. It was literally just TP onto the backline runs away, the tank gets murdered. Wow.
Absolutely stunning play here by Andromeda Proxima.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of battles on our hands. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Be a long one.
Get your water now. I'm gonna say it before break. Get your snacks, get your drinks, ladies and gentlemen. We're at least going to a map 5, and I don't think it's gonna go that short. This is short now. 5 maps? Nah. How about we go to 8? You know?
Oh, we could. don't.
What if they draw in hybrid, Mod Hobbs? What if they draw in hybrid? It's possible. They could draw an escort too. We could go to map 9.
We could go to map. Oh, good heavens! You could, you can draw an escort. You can draw on.
And then if you
hybrid.
have to repeat maps, you could draw an escort and hybrid again. Go to map 11.
Listen, nobody wants that.
I want that. What do you mean?
Oh, you know how tired you are at the end of the Div 5 Grand Finals?
That match was starting at 9 p.m. That does not the same. That's not the same, Mod Hobbs. We're starting 2 hours earlier, which means we could have 2 hours more of Overwatch. Think about it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Before you get exhausted.
Live, laugh, and love Overwatch. That's not my motto, but it's probably someone's. I mean, coming into map 3, you obviously... Wait, I think we're just going to see a sim ban, straight up.
We don't, actually. We see a Kiriko ban, and they are going to... We were talking about it last round. We were talking about one of those really long poke maps. Havana
Oh, wow,
is
we are
that.
going to Havana.
We're going to Havana and just
Havana, no, no, no. Anyways, so okay, Kiribati coming out. I guess it's trying to get rid of any potential dive setup from maybe Proxima likes to play dive on Havana. I've heard of it. Honestly, second point, it's really good, and if you can use it to clear out the high ground on first point, I can see it being a very valuable strategy in the back pocket to get rid of. So if you can just send this to a poke duel, maybe you could even get a little weird. Have the Reaper in like that little corner area on force point, and just kind of have him sit there or try to clear anyone who tries to go past him. Play bouncer, I guess would be the term. I don't know. Coming Havana for map 3, this feels kind of early to see it. I feel like we see it a lot later in series. And then map 3. I do not know. I mean, so we saw the Kiriko ban. Has the other ban been decided yet?
I haven't seen it yet.
Hmm.
We're just waiting on that to come in, and the question is that, like, do you ban a poke hero?
I mean, there's no point in it. There's too many to worry about. The most you could do is ban Widow.
Oh, and just to give Demo a bad time. Thank you, Demo, for lobby hosting here. Teams are switching sides.
Oh. I
Yes,
haven't seen a team decide to switch sides in a while.
they are going to be defending first, as is the advantage. The defender's advantage.
And wait, which team is going to the defender side again?
Proxima is going to be defending first.
Okay, okay. Hmm. Proxima
They
going
are
on the
now our
defense.
blue team.
I feel as if this might be a drawn out map. I don't know how to put it. I have a just a feeling of this one being long. Like obviously Havana is normally a long map, but normally teams aren't able to full cap with the notorious Havana third point of doom and despair.
Well, we did see both teams full cap on in the Div 5 final.
Oh yeah,
So
that did happen.
now there was a bit of a C9 on it. That's not
Yeah, a little bit. I did say that during the stream to the chagrin of a certain player or two or four. Uh, and we okay. Prox was going for the full-on brawl. They going for a spawn hold.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Oh,
you-
they are. That is
wait.
spawn hold.
They might need to be sneaky though. If we see, oh my
Oh,
God, they're
they are
going for it.
being sneaky. They're crouching.
We
Uh,
do see the poke
oh,
comp from
they
the
are going
EBL.
for it. Oh
Oh
my
my
good
God!
heavens.
If my Div 3 Grand Finals. But
Oh man,
we
this is going to be so
okay. We do see the
incredible. And
Ana
nobody's up
Juno.
top to see it. Nobody is peeking.
Oh wait, the EBL ban from Kiri makes so much more sense now with the Ana pick. You can just nade whoever you want.
And
Sayer's
there's the
looking.
wall out early. Can Toph get out? No, Mid does find Toph, and there it is to start us off.
Sayer could just hit one shot though, and it could be over. That is the only issue with this comp.
That is true.
Cuddle's getting walked down,
already
however.
falling low as
Can't eat
well,
the
and you
Mei.
cannot eat the Mei. Sayer does find Dorcas. That is going to be probably enough to
Break this.
break the spawn door hold. Lunar Moon
Raptors
finding
trying to
themselves in a really good
survive.
position, just trying to put everything down. Widow coming out, but Widow is able to find themselves back inside that corner, hold the position, looking for whatever they can, seeing if they can get something here out of it.
It's at least gonna be a minute
But
burn
they're
up the
gonna.
clock.
This is incredible. They're holding this
Delboy
for
gone.
a long time.
Cuddles?
Enough time.
Oh my god, a minute. You've been able to get it long enough to where it is at least proved useful.
Oh my good heavens! This is incredible play here from Andromeda Proxima. I can't. And again, Lunar Moon just holding that high ground with Dorcas.
Gonna be an
Both
early wall.
supports right along this wall, not in a spot that Widow
Flanking
can
Widow?
find them. Widow is trying to find
Mint, probably.
probably
Delboy gets
Mint.
Nats fan. No more
No,
wall in this fight.
The Lucio comes in and gets there.
Wait,
Nats
but
fan
Mint's in the
goes
back
down,
line.
which is
Mint's in
gonna
spawn.
end this, but Mint finds another one.
They're gonna hold. They're gonna continue.
They're gonna keep going here. Mint finding 3 picks.
Oh, Dorcas.
Again, okay, Dorcas
gone.
does fall, but on the Lucio,
2 more minutes.
I don't even know if it matters. Lucio's
mean-
gonna be able to come back really quickly. Oh,
Running
Lunar
for their
Moon
life.
starting to fall.
I mean, either way, you get 2
And
minutes
there
out
it
of this
is.
hold. You can't complain. Mint somehow gets another one, and if Raptor survives, you can go
And
for
now
even
they're
longer.
giving up the space. And they're Blizzard!
They popped the blitz. That's a little risky. That's a little greedy. I don't know about all that.
It might
Wait,
be
Cuddles
risky, but Cuddles
won?
is so low. No, they're
Okay,
able to get
2
out of it. Nats fans still sitting here on the May. I'm not sure if we're gonna see a switch. Not yet, apparently.
Mike accidentally unplugged there. Yeah, but no, I mean, 2-minute hold. Can't complain. There is an infrasight
Not at
on the
all.
field. But you have 4 ults to retouch, or with how long these fights could take, this could just be a 2-fight rest of the round. And Sayer just
Oh, what a pick. Oh my god, 2!
Okay,
Sayer just clicking heads.
not again, right?
Not
again.
another one. Please, another
Okay,
one.
Sayer is cleared. You have 4 ults to touch. You just need to be wary now because there is a gravitic flux on the way. A nano, an orbital array, and an override protocol. We'll probably just see the nano override, but
Probably just the 2. We could actually see the Sig 9. Oh, I'm wrong. There it is from Delaboy. Oh, falling low already.
yeah, there's the nano override. Gets hit by the slow.
And Cuddles falls. Mint is able to get that
1
pick
HP.
here, but without a tank, EBL Esports might have to pull back. They do. Without a tank, this is just full sustain here now for Andromeda Proxima. Forcing out Delaboy. What a stagger.
It's just a horror movie now. They have to
30 seconds left. That's it.
I mean, you do
and all they have to use here is the Rambo. I mean, they do have satellite as well, so maybe you can hit the Sig 9, but it's not going to be enough to cap with.
I mean, realistically, you're just going to be trying to get rid of Raptor here.
There it is.
Before anything happened, and the Flux does hit Mint, but there's a health pack right there.
But Mint is healed right back up.
Into
Raptor
disguise.
finds Toph. The satellite does come out, but with Raptor and Nats fan finding picks, Mint finding another one themselves.
Oh
there
my
goes
God.
Cuddles. Cytrix is the only one left. And overtime is done.
A spawn hold in my grand final.
A full spawn hold.
They
full
got
hold here on first point of Havana, which again was EBL's pick.
So now I feel like the only issue for Andromeda here, if you stick to this ram comp, is if you have to clear these initial high grounds. But still enough, you're able to full hold the undefeated team on Havana for 2 whole minutes in their own spawn doors, mind you. And now you only have to push only 83 meters. And let's see the comps here, because this is going to be a map-defining one. No way, Soldier?
Soldier? See, here's an opportunity. Like, I don't know how you could do this without doing a spawn door hold yourself. Like, I guess, like, this long stretch favors Sayer in a huge way, but
we do see also Nats fan on the Echo on this map, which is I'm gonna put it as risky.
Not against the whole point here though is to ignore Delaboy, get themselves to that high ground, clear out all of those supports from up there, and just give a free lane for Proxima to push up here.
Yeah, and we do see Luna on the Ana now, by the way. The quick swap. Also, it's just we doing as well for both teams, actually.
Well, misses the grapple shot.
We are now investing in poke. It
More
seems.
shots. Sayre fighting, just trying to see
Oh no.
whatever they can find. They know the echo's in there. They're just waiting.
I mean, it's just gonna be a matter of baiting Cuddles out, but it's already gonna be half a minute burn off the clock here, and the
Oh,
shot from the Widow hits the shield. All right, yeah, nothing really happening yet. It's gonna be a
Delaboyd
big
finally putting in
neutral.
a little bit of sustained fire. Not finding much. Cuddles
Cuddles up.
falls.
Look down.
Raptors finishes off Cuddles with the punches.
Everyone was stuck on
Now,
height. They couldn't get
having the high
Double
ground.
sticky.
The nades, the stickies. Find Zytrix and Delaboyd. Sayre
This might
trying
be
to
wrapped.
find anything that they can, and they find nothing except their own respawn counter. And now,
Cuddles
that's
Diva.
it. I don't think they can. Well,
They
do
get
have
touch. It's
Cuddles
not
is
gonna
on
be
the
good
Diva.
though.
This
That's
isn't
gonna
gonna
be able to
go
pull the
well.
duplicate.
There it is.
They're
The
gonna be able to get
dupe coming up here from Nats
Hellboy
fan.
picked off. Cuddles
Oh,
does
okay,
get
there's
mint,
an early pick. There goes Toph.
but duplicate's online.
Here's the
That's
duplicate,
Diva
and it's on
around.
the Diva, and that's going to be enough to sustain here just for a little bit longer. Nats fan finds Zytro, so Lunar Moon ends up going down to Sayre, who switched over now to the Onron. And 3, 2,
EBL.
1, that's it.
EBL is now down in a series for the first time ever.
They've
Look at that.
not been behind this season, as far as I know.
Haven't lost the map until today, and looks like that streak's gonna go up by -1 on top of the previous map, because Proxima has taken the lead as we're gonna head into our break soon. But I mean, wow, what a Havana! I spawn
Incredible,
hold,
Ivana.
and
A
then
spawn hold, and then just absolutely solid offensive play. Finding the stickies,
yeah,
both landing, and
for
that's it.
now, yeah, we're gonna go to a short break as we wait for the teams to decide as they go to the bio break. So we'll be back momentarily. Get your snacks, get your drinks. We have officially a grand finals on our hands, and it seems to be an interesting one at that.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Division 3 Super Grand Finals between EBL Esports and Andromeda Proxima. We saw EBL Esports pick up the first map today on Lijiang Tower, but ever since then, it has been nothing but Andromeda Proxima.
Yeah. I mean, and dominantly, too. I mean, Little Nirvana, 301 Flashpoint, and I mean, coming into map number 4, which is Runasapi, it's gonna be interesting because the Brawl has basically been thrown out of the equation. At least a little bit. It's hindered because we have a Reaper and Lucio ban. So no big speed and no high burst damage. So we might see the Juno from coming out from both sides, actually.
We could speed Juno. If you really need a lot of damage, you still have other characters that can provide it, like Bastion, but I don't know that you want to play Bastion into the Ramatras that we've seen or the Sigmas that we've seen.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not throwing anything out of the way right now because we've seen Sim, and we don't see Sim a lot. So
you know what hasn't been banned yet, and what is possible here, especially on a wide open map here like Runasapi?
I'm right.
Castion.
Oh God, please no. I don't think I could witness more Catchin after Thursday. Okay, no cat. We're safe.
Okay, no Castion. We are
We
seeing
do see the Juno from both sides.
that is probably the right call.
Wrapped around the Maga and Cuddles going. The Zari with no Reaper is going to be interesting.
Well, you can try to put your Tracer in the front line to absorb all that damage, and then when you have charge, you can bring Cuddles in, but it's still, again, you need somebody with a little bit more sustain, a little bit more. You need someone who's a little more tanky, honestly, to play that front line. I'd probably take a Mei here if you don't have that. But here they are, position. Oh, Mint already falling low, falling back to get their heals, to get healed up. But Raptor holding the position here, allowing the robot to move forward and actually inch forward. But with Lunar Moon falling to Deloboid.
I mean,
that's fight one.
Wait, no.
Oh, but then Nats fan finding the rail on Deloboid. Although Dorcas goes back and forth. Mint cleaning everything up.
Malaga on-run, what an interesting comp. You have any thoughts on this specifically?
Yeah, it wins championships.
I wonder why you would say such a line. That's crazy. I mean, overall though, it was a really nice start there from EBL. You just weren't able to. You used too many resources to get that initial walk up, and then you kind of were just able to get cleaned up by the Malaga on-run, maybe incinerated per se.
Raptor on point here by themselves, not trying to take any space, playing very, very passively, giving the entire open area to EBL Esports, but Raptor finds Sayer with the right click, getting them there on fire, and he just burns away. And that is what you see from Mint. Like, if this is the kind of stuff you can get from the on-run, that's exactly what you want. You want to set them on fire, just so that Raptor can just hold down right click and get all those crits.
Yeah, and I mean, now you only have a pulse bomb online for the side of EBL, and Andromeda's getting close to pretty much everything with how, like, they're playing as a full 5, and it's showing in their ult economy, honestly, right now. And the pulse goes live from Deloboid.
Finds nothing except Deloboid finding the respawn counter. Oh, trying to get themselves out. Mint is able to get out again. Again, all of the sustain. A lot of sustain from Dorcas and Lunar Moon, just being able to keep everybody alive.
And I mean, it kind of leaves you in a spot here. It's been 2.5 minutes. We're at 90 meters and counting. And the new rules just play out for so long. The Zarya can't really walk, but you have to bubble the Sojourn in with the overclock. But a lone Sojourn isn't enough.
2 OCs and no kills off it, or at least no final blows off an OC. And Cuddles being down, they're going to be able to get back here and sustain on this team a little bit more, but they're still. I mean, that's They're back. They're 5, and they're coming into the straightaway here. Oh, Raptor comes in and hits the cage, but Onron coming in, waiting for the bubble to expire.
There's a grab.
But the grab comes in to clean everybody else up. Dorcas, no.
What if Dorcas
I say that, but Dorcas finds another pick there, just seeing whatever they can do to make their ultimate worth it. Nats fan trying to find one more pick on their way out, just to build a little bit more ult charge, but unable to do so. But I don't know what to tell you here.
22-meter lead.
EBL has not touched the robot in a positive direction past center.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to in this next fight with the orbital ray and potential override protocol coming out, but Lunar Moon does have an orbital ray of their own. And Raptor, as long as you play patiently here, don't take a lot of poke damage, Cuddles can't really walk past you there on the immovable Maga. It's going to be a quick override protocol, though.
The override protocol. Trying to see if they
find
shots
down
here, but mid finds Toph. Natsvan falls, but without a support, that gives a slight advantage here to Andromeda Proxima. It's a 4v4, but... And again, that robot has not crossed center for EBL. Delaboy falling low, with Zytrix and Seer already dead.
Oh my god.
Cuddles does find a Raptor, but pays for it with their life.
No ults were used. No, actually, no, override protocol.
Protocol was used, but they still lost the fight.
Neither Juno used their ult.
Smart. Just taking this up over the advanced line and letting the robot sit there so they can fall back and regroup. Just smart play. And
we also do see Natscan go over to the Tracer now to put on the gas a little harder, just to be able to pressure out the backline along with Mint, who's been doing a very good job so far on the on-run. And I mean, EBL has been able to get the initial pressure in, they just haven't been able to capitalize so far.
Delaboy trying to make a play here behind. If they knew that he was there, he'd be dead in a second. It doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, Zytrix and Top both fall down. Sarah and Cuddles, and now they're sitting here wondering, where the heck is the Emery?
Where is Delaboy? Wait.
That flank was...
Oh my god.
The flank was
almost clipped.
And now he lets them know where he is too early.
But now Andromeda can just walk up. They can walk up for free.
And again, Delaboy trying to take the back angle, trying to make a play. Here comes OC now from Sayer, trying to find Annie.
That's Raptor.
Again, putting pressure around on Raptor. Here comes the satellite. They're on the top here. Dorcas finds Delaboy though. Top falling low. Not in the satellite, able to get sustained. The heal comes up. Here comes the rally now from Dorcas, but Raptor falls. Cuddles is still falling low though. They don't have a bubble right now. Finally, that comes online and they're able to get a little bit of charge out of it, but Delaboy finding Lunar Moon.
It's still, nonetheless, it's been over 6 minutes, and Mint's still able to get they get traded out, but I mean, still no progress on this bot, and they're walking in, like, yes, you have a grab, yes, you have a rush, but you're still walking into cage on run. If that Zuzu goes out of the way, this fight's over.
Cage on run is...
I call it the kiln.
Insane.
Call it the kiln.
The kiln is good. The kiln is good. I like that you called the Bastion the
fish in the barrel. Thank Demo for that one.
There's the grab. Nats
grab over our protocol.
And there goes Raptor. Okay, so they are going to be able to get a little bit of push off of this.
But they have 0.67 meters.
Wow, Delaboy does find so many off of that ultimate. That is probably his most effective ultimate of the day.
I mean, Emery ult has been getting shut down a surprising amount today in this series.
Toph just sitting there in front of the barrier, accepting the push from the robot.
They'll have over 100 meters to go. 2.5 minutes left on the clock here. It's just gonna be Zytrix's Kitsune rush, and the most you could do Raptor's flank with a cage. Raptor's flank with the cage.
I mean, you can put down a lot of healing.
Oh god.
With the Kitsune
rush. In.
Oh, but there's Lunar Moon already down.
And it gets full. Oh, it hits the top.
He gets everything out of it though. Nats fan Mint.
Did that still get the burn effect?
It does, and finding Zytrix as just Cuddles alive against 2 DPS. Cuddles can't survive this.
I
And we're at
Don't
2
know how
minutes.
that on-run ult actually got the burn damage off, but you know, we're just gonna go with it. Hit the little. Is that a water container? I don't know what it's supposed to be. Yeah,
It's just
battery?
the AoE there is just too strong. They're going to
Yeah.
take this back over center. Oh, I thought they were going to try to get this advance. There they go.
There they get the checkpoint.
So they get it back over the checkpoint.
Uh,
Oh, Tracer into the back line.
Doughboy gets Dorcas.
Does. Delaboy does find Dorcas. It's going to give them an
That's
opportunity to
stick.
push forward here. And Delaboy finding another one here as well. Nats fan falls. And the Pulse does not find purchase.
I mean, there's still stuff going on here. And now it's a minute left. You need to get basically 100 meters as you're walking into Lunar Moon's orbital array inside of EBL, but you do have a hefty bit of ult at your disposal as well, with four coming up. And mind you, all of them are good. Every ult in this comp for EBL is a huge, but it's gonna be a map flip actually coming up.
You have to be able to get this up over the advanced spawn. Sayer just OCs straight to
Raptor's
Raptor.
gone.
Raptor falls. Like, you may have the most sustain of any tank in the game, but enough damage comes in on you and you do fall. Nats fan, they do commit the satellite here to this fight, but that and the OC are the only things to get this over the advanced line and start to get their way. They get the butt scratch, but they're gonna have to push in overtime to get up the rest of this way. And with 3 ultimates coming online, almost 4 now, from Andromeda Proxima, and compared to only, I mean, now those are 2 very powerful ults here for EBL.
Yeah, I still need to be worried about the double portal Raptor getting burnt down. It's just gonna come to the grab. And wait, where's the grab?
Doesn't find anything. It's
bot.
right on the point. It hits the robot. Lunar Moon finds Teleboy, but top. What a big play coming into the entirety of the team. All of EBL going down. You just have Zytrix left, and that's it. That's a team kill.
And match point
after going down 1-0 to start the series off, Andromeda Proxima has won 3 straight to have triple match point.
What happened with that grab? It was the other direction. Did it get hitboxed? Okay, that's what happened with the on-run ult. I guess that was really good, especially. What happened with Cuddle's grab?
The only thing I can think of is that it
the barrier collision.
The barrier collision. I mean, they landed it. It looks like they landed it on the push side. Oh, sorry, the far side of the barrier here, not on the push side. So maybe it just missed its target, or they were trying to sustain and get them close and didn't quite get there.
Maybe it was to 180 the tracer.
Maybe.
I have no idea, but it's sending us to match point with, I mean, only 1 map type left, Mod Hobbs, and that's hybrid.
And here they are attempting to pick a map that I don't believe is available.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we have Nubani, Blizzard World, and
oh, there it is.
Look at the map pool.
Like you say, we've seen it twice so far in this postseason. We're going to see it a third time. Wait, we can't see that one either. They picked a second illegal map.
Oh, okay. Let's just go to the map pool real quick to see what we can pick from. We do have Eichenwald, Nubani, and Blizzard World.
And those are the only 3 that they can pick of.
Yeah, I mean, coming down to it, all of these are going to be a little annoying to deal with. Honestly, I think for both sides, because neither side has really shown to be wanting to play the divey, just dive in general, honestly. We've seen a lot more Ram and Zarya than anything, with a touch of Maga. So, I mean, could I be crazy to say that we might be going to an Eichenwald? It just seemed
My
like the most
guess is
brawly map
Eichenwald or
out of the
Blizzard World.
three.
Those are my two thoughts. Nobody likes Numbani.
No one likes Numbani, but also that
So it'll
means
be
no one
either.
plays Numbani.
Oh, there we go. We do get our map pick.
Is it
We do
Numbani? Is
get
it
our map pick.
Eichenwald?
It
Oh,
is.
I'm never gonna be right. I'm never gonna be right. I'm out. I mean, Blizzard World for map 5. Gonna be a little rough, I'd say. Just because both teams trying to rotate to the high ground will be a little bit difficult. We could see a Diva Mirror coming up. We could maybe even see the Poke come out, but for now, I don't have a really good grasp on what's going to be going on until we see the ban. The bans, sorry.
So we do have our first ban in. Usually comes in with the pick, with the map pick, and it is a Ramatra ban coming in from EBL. Probably a really good pick here.
I mean, I guess for third point, you want to deal with the Brawl, but still a little
yeah.
to bend the Brawl tank out.
Well, Brawl on first point can do very, very well. And then the Ana ban is coming in from Andromeda Proxima.
Okay, I suppose that makes sense because we did see EBL try to force the Ana on Havana by banning the Kiriko. So not
Yep.
having to worry about like the potential Ana break back line, so you can just play maybe a Kiri Lucio. It should be good here. Comp wise though, I think it's anyone's game. Maybe Diva, maybe Torbjorn. Who knows? Maybe Torbjorn. I want to see Torbjorn.
I just want to see. I want to see the hammer come out.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Reinhardt. Who knows? Reinhardt on Blizzard World. Never before seen strat. Unless we were in Overwatch 1, in which case,
Or you're in silver.
hey, actually, I do that in my GM games. That's why I lose.
Well, that's why you're not champion.
No, I hit it once. It's not necessary anymore. That's why I'm making my main account a Rhine one-trick account now.
Very good, very good.
But I mean, I'd have to expect some sort of without the Ramatra, maybe we see a Sim Maga. For like we do see.
I mean, that could work. Sim Malga, first point especially. Or you just go into a dive comp. You could just play Diva Genji Tracer.
Yeah.
And just jump on top of them.
Decisions. I mean, who knows? I do see the occasional Sigma on Blizzard Worlds as well, just because holding the high ground is pretty crucial at the first point. So being able to just poke them out before they can even reach, it's a viable strategy. It just there's so many variables I think on this map in particular, just because of how long it is. With with hybrid being, I'd say one of the most diverse types in the game. Since it's literally 2 game modes shoved together.
What? What's the other game mode?
2 CP and Escort?
You mean Assault?
Yes. That was originally what it was.
Called Assault. Everybody called it 2 CP, but CP stands for something else, and we don't want to get into that.
I mean, yeah, but if they're watching Overwatch, they know what I mean.
Assault is easier to say. I've never understood why people call it.
I don't think I've heard a single person call it Assault in my life. I'm sorry, Mod Hobbs.
I've always called it Assault because that's the name of the map. That's the name of the map type.
I prefer Temple of Junkrat, Volskaya, Stalskaya. I mean, I guess it's called Drawskaya. It was Drawskaya. Because no team could
ever cap
ever win that map. Yeah. Oh, I guess we. Yeah. Okay, we see Diva and Sigma. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, Sigma on the defense here, Diva on the offense. This is pretty, actually, kind of standard from what we'd see maybe like 3 or 4 seasons ago. Seeing a lot of that Sigma play, but when you don't have that Ramatra.
We also see the pick. I don't think I've seen all playoff. We see Mizuki.
And a Mizuki.
Excellent. I thought the Mizuki players were extinct already.
No, we exist.
Oh,
occasionally.
you're one of them? I did not know. I was uninformed.
Only when I'm dealing with a Doomfist.
I see.
But without a Doomfist on this
Televoid!
Televoid already low. Cuddles running out of armor. Armor is gone. They're going to get a little bit of sustain here. The accretion does not hit, but Cuddles
Gets you back.
unable to DM the focus beam. And Cuddles falls out of mech and dead. Sayer as well down, both by Mint. Mint doing a little bit of work here, right here to start things off, but ironically has the lowest ult charge.
Yeah, Lunar is able to stagger Televoid as well. I feel like coming up for the rest of the round, Cuddles, now that I'm looking at this comp from Proxima, I think it's just to specifically make Cuddles not have fun on the D.Va, because Mizuki can chain the D.Va to just, you know, negate any space take, the Rock to get rid of the boosters, and then Natsan on the Echo can just burn through the fence matrix with focusing beam. I think this is just anti-D.Va comp.
This is an anti-D.Va comp, 100%.
Yeah, and I mean...
You might have to switch this out here. You might have to go to a Sig yourself.
Or Winston. I like
Sorry,
Winston.
Icona Gross. There's nothing wrong with being a Mizuki player.
But Nate... I mean, Natsfan is able to survive. It's going to be a flipped map, and Cuddles does get stunned.
Here's the grab on top, and doesn't find... Well, it finds... No, it doesn't find anything. Instead, Andromeda Proxima, again, being forced down. I say grab. What?
Dude, chain?
I meant Disruptor.
Oh.
And there's
Hey,
the
I guess
cap
that makes
now
sense.
coming in from EBL. They're able to finally win that team fight.
Cuddles doesn't have the mech, but they do get the cap. So overall,
They're just, yeah.
it'll be
And
fine.
Cuddles will just jump off the edge and make
yeah.
and remech. Smart play.
Yeah, and I mean, 4 minutes. Oh, okay, Natsfan. We see you.
Okay, that's a huge start here.
With the ults coming up, though, Televoid could just be able to go to the right side here, through the Mega Room, and just be able to pop an overclock, try to catch up maybe Natsfan or Mint early here, because I think Proxima is playing a little too far. I feel like they're getting a little greedy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I agree. Putting pressure now,
They
just
seem to be
putting
going
pressure on
for
this
it.
choke, but here comes the flank from EBL.
Gonna pop the
Trying to
map.
go around the outside. Here comes the OC there. The pulse finds
the pulse.
Natsfan. And with the OC coming in as well, how much more sustain could they put in on it? Cuddles finds Mint, but Televoid falls before being able to make use of the OC, but it doesn't really matter because Sayer is on a tear and picks up 3 picks themselves.
Yeah, and I mean, I will say it's a bit of a risky investment there from EBL, considering they used 3 ults for Andromeda. Proxima just sitting back and be like, yeah, we're not going to use a single thing. So they have 5 ults coming up for Proxima in the Orbital Ray and Bomb from EBL. I do think you have a very good high ground position right now for the side of EBL, but how long will it last as Mint goes into the sky?
There we go. Mint over the top. Pressure in. Mint finding top. That's the only one. Here comes the boom, boom. Boom finds Mint. And here comes the copy from Natsfan to try to finish everything off. They find Televoid. Raptor finds Citrix. The point is so close to the end, but now with the entire team able to control it, Cuddles
might get staggered.
be staggered if they can cut
Focusing
them
beam,
off. The
yep.
focusing beam gets them out. And now Cuddles is just walking forward here, eventually takes the L, trying to die as fast as they can. And
I mean, Monops coming up, we do see the Orbital Ray versus 3 ults from Proxima, one of those being Gravitic Flux, which kind of just fully counteract the Orbital Ray entirely. No way we see a back cap from there. Off top, by the way. I saw the Tracer going bottom right.
oh, back caps don't happen in grand finals.
Never.
Cuddles is coming up.
They're looking. Oh my god.
Cuddles taking
No.
the flank again. Oh my gosh.
Going for the
Is it gonna
cap.
happen? Do they notice?
No one's looking for the Tracer.
They don't
Oh
notice.
my god.
Mint finally finds Sayer.
You might have to use all your ults here for...
Oh, it's so
Proxima.
close here. There comes the Mizuki ult on point. But the pulse inside. Televoid finding an Mint.
My
And
god.
EBL catches second point here and now has 2 minutes and 45 seconds of the time bank, pushing into the reign of the Black King.
Yeah.
Top?
That finger? Has to be.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, you know, nope, they used it in the last fight for sure. Now it's 2.5 minutes left to go, and gonna be the Wheeling ult again here for Zytrix, which could be scary if you just plop that onto Sayer and send the Tracer into the back line to, you know, terrorize the support layers.
Yeah, Sarah just playing the payload princess, as is the job of the Tracer.
They're looking to go.
Oh, no, his pressure there comes around the outside. Sayer, no! Mid finds Sayer. Katsune Rush comes in. Delapoid with the OC finds mid, and Dorcas and Lunar Moon. What an OC from Delapoid, finding 4!
And 5.
And not to be undone, finishing it off with a rail headshot on Nats fan. That is an ace from Delapoid.
Yeah, and might be see a little more. Lunar Moon has TP away. I mean, Raptor still hasn't used this Gravitic Flux the entire round so far.
But there it is. There doesn't find anything. Dorcas ends up finding Sarah. Delapoid finding Natsfan again with another rail to the skull. Mint finding shots over the top, but there's the boom finds Raptor and Mint.
Shield.
And with 1 minute. Well, here comes Natsfan with the copy of Cuddles here. We are going to get a bomb right here on point. If they're able to build that ultimate, they are. Here comes the boom boom. What are they gonna find? Nothing. When they get,
but it does find time.
It finds time. That's enough. That is incredibly fortunate. That copy came in perfectly.
Less than a minute, which is what you need if you have to cap in overtime. Okay. So it is going to be a full cap. I feel like it was just kind of unfortunate that Raptor just didn't recall a shield back fast enough to look for the bomb, so might have gotten nuked there on third point. A little unfortunate, but we will see Andromeda Proxima try to go on their attack here with, I mean, it's going to be Orisa. What?
Okay.
I don't know about this one.
On offense, I mean, if your whole point is to try to get up onto the high ground, get yourself in here as quickly as can with like a ring. That could work.
I think we might see a sim TP. Just try to bully Cuddles on the Diva again.
Yeah, Sim TP top. Raptor coming in on the Orisa instead of the Ramatra.
Oh, we do see the Lucio. Okay. Yeah, they're just gonna amp through. I think it's back to Bully Cuddle Simulator with the Sim. We do see Slayer hiding in the Mega Room, though, looking to hunt for someone. TP to height.
The big boop, but it was a good boop, but they still ended up giving up the high ground
anyway. In the back line.
Cuddles? Oh, Cuddles is caught out.
That's gonna be unfortunate.
Cuddles takes an L. Sayer falls low. Delapoid does find Dorcas, but without a tank here for EBL.
Okay.
I mean, Lunar Moon is finding shots here. Raptor does find Delapoid, but Zytrix is now falling low. I'm surprised they're not taking advantage of this and making the push forward here. They have.
I mean, they just lost their supports. Can't really do much.
Well, they didn't have a tank. You could have easily walked in on this.
I mean, they will be able to get set up first again. As Cuddles already has to use all the resources on the high ground.
Oh, Sayer already low, forced to use the recall here, trying to 1v1 Dorcas.
Yeah, this
Dorcas
is
able to get out.
Crappy first point.
Mid falling a little bit low. Raptor now taking the angle around the corner here, taking a little bit of too much poke damage, and Dorcas gets taken down. And at the TP out, or the the TP back from Nats fan, Cuddles is out of mech.
Sayer, 1 HP.
That could be an opportunity now for Andromeda Proxima to push on this again.
It's still down too many.
But
Delboy
no,
wants to get
Nats
everything
fan just ill-advised, trying to frontline here. We're not waiting for the rest of their team. Raptor doing the
Guys?
same. What is happening now to Andromeda Proxima? It's like they forgot how to group.
Delboy's gonna get another stagger.
They're
Okay.
completely staggered out. Like,
Um,
again, they're taking 4 positions here. Here comes the monkey into Diva, which
Winston
is
from Dorcas.
okay.
And now 2 minutes left to go. Mint has an override protocol, but you're taking so
And
much
that's
damage
been already falling low here as well. Now, there's the pulse, doesn't find anything. Top
Nope.
is falling a little bit low here. Okay,
You're still walking
Delboy
into
with
an
the
overclock.
OC side tricks, has the bubble. Top as well with satellite. And here comes the
Override protocol.
override. Override finds
It's
Delboy.
great.
But
Sayer
Delboy
goes
already
down.
found Raptor. Dorcas finds Sayer over the top. With Top falling low. Top survives. Cuddles trying to put pressure
Dorcas
in
running for
on.
their life.
Oh, wow. Dorcas is still alive. And the monkey coming back so quickly. Finally, some progression being made on point. Here comes the satellite in from top, putting pressure on the top. But Cuddles is still knocked out of point. Here comes the beat. Doesn't matter. Dorcas still takes an L from the boom boom. Nats fan does find Delboy though. This is still a 4v4
this is
here. Less than a
winnable.
minute.
There's a rush on the point. No ults
there
for
we go.
EBL.
Yeah, this
We're gonna
is
get
going to
one.
be it here. Finally, Andromeda Proxima getting picks off of everything. Sayer picking off mid. That's the only L here for Andromeda Proxima. Cuddles is
Gonna be staggered.
just gonna be completely staggered. 2 of the players here, Tracer
and Sayer.
and Cuddles, both down. So not quite a stagger. They will come back together, but all the pressure coming in really quickly. They're going right on top of the rest of this team. Wooyoung falling low. Stay up top as well, falling low. The pressure is incredible. The space being taken by Raptor. Not able to find the pick and has to fall back eventually, but all that space taken is going to pay huge dividends. That's
I mean, you do have
great.
2 ults. Oh, it's not really hit. That's 2 Winston.
Oh, Tracer
Wheeling's
comes in,
on.
and now that's it. Two Winstons over the
Wow,
top.
that's what
One
I
of
like
them
to see.
raging.
Oh my god, Raptor Primal
Oh,
Blade.
Raptor just finds the big swing. Nats fan is going to press Q here too shortly.
Nah, doesn't need it.
No, don't even need it. And,
Raptor
yeah.
gets a stagger on the Diva too. Okay. Second
Okay.
point is just going to be a tear.
And
So,
again,
no
just
ults
pushing
now
for
for
free
Proxima,
here.
though.
No ultimates coming in. The only ultimate we see online at the moment is the Pulse, which is basically just a cooldown. We'll see what Sayer can do with it. Haven't had a lot of luck with it. Already forced
it
out.
whiffed.
It whiffs. Again, another whiffed Pulse, which is, you land in this. Cuddles is out of mech again! So early! The monkey dives in on top of it. The sustain happens. But Raptor finds Delboy, and that is a very, very point to cap from Andromeda Proxima. 3 minutes now away from the end of Reign of the Black King to send this into a round 3.
I mean, Cuddles is fighting for their life to get their mech back, and they are going to be able to get it, but
They do get their mech.
I will give credit to Natsfan there, being able to really put pressure. Like, Raptor and Natsfan can both just tear through the defense matrix. And with the sticky bomb and focusing beam combo, it's just the Diva can't be out healed, really.
Raptor again up on that high ground, just playing this dive exceptionally well. We haven't seen it at all. Here comes the OC and the bubble. Oh, but now Delboy is caught in the backline. They do find mid, and they're able to get out with the slide.
It's gonna be a trade, the 3v3. And Delboy's getting hit early.
Oh, wow.
5
Again,
HP,
York
we're
is
gone.
finding Delboy, and are they able to keep themselves
just
up?
like
Yet they
swing
are
with
able
it.
to pick up the Mega. Pushing was just at will here. Pressure here on the top. Cuddles down the shields now, and here comes the override from mid over the top.
It's really far back.
Ends up falling without being able to use anything. The boom boom comes in and finds Dorcas. Every single bomb finding somebody. Usually Dorcas. Finding themselves caught out time and time again. Raptor falling low and unable to get into the gate, but able to finally jump around the corner, get themselves out, back to that support line, and sustain. 3 ultimates now online for Andromeda Proxima as we're going to continue into the next point. Here comes the Kitsune Rush. Oh, sorry, here comes the copy. Top falling low, comp able to get the satellite off before they go down, which is going to give Cuddles a little bit of sustain as they push forward. But with the zapping coming in from behind from Raptor, the pressure comes in. Now, the only solace that EBL Sports has here is that they do have advantage pushing forward onto point, into round 3. And Sayer coming in. Sayer ends up doing the recall to come back out. They are going to continue to fight, but not able to get there in time.
Yeah, I
Round
mean,
3.
it's gonna be another attack for gonna be another attack for Proxima with only a minute to go, and EBL only has 17 seconds above that, so there is a potential for a draw. I'm a little worried that we're actually gonna see a draw here. Is that bad?
I mean, for
For us.
I mean, it's just another map that your voice can get tired for, but yeah, it's 60 seconds versus 77 seconds. You got lucky there.
We do see no real swaps though coming out from EBL. They're gonna stick with their defense comp, but Raptors going to the Winston first things first on attack now.
Yeah, we have just a dive comp here from, like, not quite a traditional dive comp, but hybrid dive comp from Andromeda Proxima, trying to take that space away early, and just the same comp out of EBL here. Tracer, Emery.
And it kind of is just going to be a matter of EBL trying to survive. You have the Juno and Wuyang, a lot of being able to like support Sayer and Cuddles on these angles, but
Cuddles trying to take away that dive early by jumping down. The monkey has to take the stairs up into the flight to Duskwood, and they do. They just force them off of the high ground really easily. Sayer does fine. Natsfan though, and that's gonna. Well, it's just a Tracer, but the Tracer now, Sayer is able to apply as much pressure, and Cuddles does fine, man. Only 20 seconds now. That is 2 down, and
that might just be the round.
With Andromeda Proxima in a really tough situation, not quite able to get.
Wait,
oh, and Lunar Moon goes down as well. This is going to be a really easy hold here for EBL. Finding Raptor eventually as well. Just Lucio in. They do trigger overtime, but it is going to take a miracle here for Andromeda Proxima to get anything done. Cuddles finding Dorcas, and it's just the Emery now trying to get around. Nope, Tracer comes in to touch again. Well, you know what? They are continuing to trigger overtime with that. Finding Delaboy. Lunar Moon falls down and mid though, and that is probably going to be enough. I mean, I said that, but
falling low.
The pulse from Cuddles gets them so low. They're staying at mech, but Raptor falling is going to be a problem. The boop in, the recall in. Here comes the boom, and that'll be it. What looked like it could have been, what looked like it could have been a little bit of percentage gained here for Andromeda Proxima just turns into a full hold from EBL on a 60-second time bank.
I mean, Natsman were playing their heart out there, but I still really, Proxima really just kind of let themselves out to dry there. Kind of got staggered that entire round. So as long as they can hold for the 77 seconds that is needed, we could just see.
This map's a wash. This map could be a wash.
We could just see a waste of 20 minutes as they try to play into the next map, which would have to be which would unlock all map types, which would also leave EBL to. Actually, who would get the EBL would get the map pick again? I'm assuming.
Yes, they would. Yes.
Yeah. Actually, is it who won the previous map or who picked the previous map? I have no idea.
I don't. No, because it is who loses, right? It's who loses and who wins. So because it's a draw, it's going to go back to whoever lost the last map. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so Cuddles is going over to the Diva, and Delboy's going back to The Reaper. Okay.
Oh, and not
never mind.
taking any risks here. This is actually a really good positioning from Andromeda Proxima, holding the point, not allowing to get forced out or picked out from any unfortunate situations. And they're playing a comp that can absolutely do a lot of work here. Dorcas, again, back on the Mizuki.
And I mean, it is just trying to be a matter of surviving, being able to force out Cuddles, but Natsfan is getting run down by the D.Va and Tracer and combo in the back. The D.Va's in the back right now.
You say that, but Cuddles is falling low pretty early as well. Delaboy finds Mint. Oh, that could be enough.
It might be over.
That could be enough right there. Cuddles falling. Oh, Cuddles was falling low though too.
Cuddles falling critical. Half HP. Doesn't get DMX.
Cuddles is out of mech. That could be enough to hold the sustain here. Seer does find Lunar Moon. Natsfan finding Cuddles. Cuddles finally goes down.
Dorcas fighting for their life. As wait, Natsfan gets Sayer? What?
Natsfan finds Sayer. Top goes down to mid. Natsfan finding the big pick. Only 22 seconds. What a stagger!
They get 4. 15 seconds left to go. There's still respawn timers on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen. There's pulse left for the Tracer, but that's going to be about it. EBL's going to be running into a stagger fight.
Okay, they're going to have to be running for, they're going to have to stagger fight this and try to find picks along the way as they go. Cuddles is already falling in half. The armor is gone. The mech is gone. It's just maybe D.Va who is at 1 HP and eventually takes the L. Another one comes in. Delaboy using Wraith to try to sustain as long as they can, but they get caught out as well. Dorcas finding the melee on them. More picks coming in. Toph goes down. Zytrus goes down, and that is a tie on Blizzard World.
Okay, so let's get the bingo card, ladies and gentlemen. Pull your bingo cards. We got a spawn hold, tie. We have a tie.
We have a Mizuki.
We have 6 maps. We have a 5K. We have a free space. You could have a bingo potentially right now.
We could have bingo potential here.
We have boop kills. We have boop kills.
We have a lot of boop kills coming in from Dorcas as well. You think you've seen everything.
We haven't seen Reinhardt, so I don't know what you're talking about, but.
Oh, there hasn't been a Reinhardt yet, but we haven't had a good Reinhardt map.
So I'm trying to think of what else nonsense we've seen. We've seen a lot of missed pulse bombs. That's not surprising. It's Tracer. Tracer players hitting every pulse bomb, unless your name is like proper.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So we're going to map 7. All map types are unlocked once again. And what do we see here from EBL? No way we see hybrid again, right?
Oh, we're not going to see a hybrid right away here. No. Frequency. My spreadsheet not built for this. Your points.
Do we have Gambit?
Wow.
Gambit activated?
I guess they just get refunded to you.
Yeah. So, map 7. Okay, you know what I'm worried about, Mod Hobbs? The chance of map 8's actually real.
Map 8 is possible.
So, if we see a map 8 grand finals, I'm just gonna walk outside.
You know what? No. If we see a map 8,
hey, if we see a map 8, you have to subscribe.
It's gonna be a great. It'll be if we see a map 8 tonight, it is going to be an incredible comeback from EBL. And it's funny to say comeback from EBL because considering that
they were undefeated.
They're undefeated. Dr. Doink says EBL wins 2. We get another draw. We go to map 9.
Oh my god!
Here we go.
What is it?
All right,
please don't be hybrid. Please don't be hybrid. Please don't be hybrid.
It is not hybrid. It is
Atlas again.
It is Atlas. We're getting another Atlas here in a grand final because it's a map that people don't generally scrim a lot of.
I want my new Junk City.
I also want my new Junk City here. Do we have? Here's a question I have for Prod here. Do we have an 8 or 9 map preset?
It could probably be added. Production will figure it out later.
Uh, Honestly, that's a great question. I don't think we've ever planned for this. Caustic, could you come in for 3 seconds while we wait for Atlas?
I don't think we have an 8 or 9 set map set.
Ah,
I don't think we need the
can
9.
we test
I
right
think
now?
Let me
I think we
test.
just
Hold
need
on.
8.
How many of you? 44.
No, it
Y'all
goes
are
up to
flooded.
7.
It only goes up to 7, guys.
It's okay. It's okay. If we get to 7, I
Pick a new
like if
one.
we get if we get to a map 8, I don't know it will matter
We'll just make
because we
a
can
new
just
map
call
set.
it. You don't have to look back because we all know what the score is at that point, right?
If we
I
get to map
Uh,
8, I gotta make some calls.
You photo. Here's what you got to do right now.
Just Photoshop in a square. It's like a super
No.
rough square.
No, like you just like quickly
Get on it
screenshot one of
quick.
the TBA, pull it in, like, and then do it for the map, and we can just edit it like that.
You just do it like that. Oh gosh.
All right, we do have
Or the band.
Atlas. We do have a Mauga ban coming
Go
in.
figure. I'm not surprised.
From yeah, from EBL. We don't have a ban yet from Proxima. We're just waiting on that, and then we can be good to go.
We've seen the Reaper ban from both sides. We've seen the Zarya ban. So Zarya Reaper's back on the table for EBL after
Oh
what seems
yeah,
like forever. What else could we see? We've seen the Diva, but then again, I feel like that's been more of an emergency comp.
yeah.
I'm expecting to see the Zarya Reaper again.
I'm expecting to see
I feel like Atlas, you can get away with it. You can put not Della Boyd can play the Reaper, and I cannot remember the other DPS's name. Not Nats fan. Not Mint. Sire. There we go. I'm losing all that. Sire can go to the M-Ray. We can see the Reaper M-Ray again. I don't know. I'm just shocked we got a draw. I'm still in stun. What is going on? What? Okay, the first grand finals in Div 4 was a little. It was a quick one. But now this, after the Div 3 and Div 2, I guess the second half of the grand finals just need to be chaotic to be chaotic. I approve. I approve.
I approve as well. I think these are great. I mean, I major comebacks is what makes all sports great, makes all sports interesting. And esports is no different. Huge comebacks are exciting to watch, or painful to watch. I guess depending
And so
on
wait,
who you're
if
cheering for.
we
But
see, okay, so we'd see 3. If EBL wins the next 2 maps, it'll be a map 8. And then what if one of them's a hybrid and we draw again, guys? Like, hear me out. Like, what if we just do that? How do you feel? What? If we go to a map 9, is that like historical? Has anyone ever gone to a map 9 before in a series ever?
I mean, in 9-map series, but even then, in 9-map series,
I don't think 9-map series exist.
they do exist. I just don't
I've
think
never heard of one.
I don't think we've ever seen a series go to a map 9 ever.
And we also see Tracer ban from Proxima. Oh, okay, there is the Zarya Reaper.
Okay, we do get the Zarya Reaper, which, I mean, are we surprised?
No.
But the Raptor is exactly right. Normatra is going to be the best choice here to counter that.
I
just
do see
a
that
lot.
Sam. I don't know if that is for actual just TP, or if we see the sim swap again, this could be huge. We did see it play out very well in Saravasa many 4 maps ago.
Wait, Natsvan is actually coming out on the sim.
Okay. They're
right up in the front.
I think EBL's prepping for this though, which is why they're on the Juno Brig.
Maybe. Well, okay.
There they go. There's the
already
TP.
falling. There's the TP.
Top getting ran down. Gets away.
Mint falling low. Yeah, but Delaboyd is the first one to take the L. And
okay.
Yeah, that's 2 quick picks here from Andromeda Proxima.
Cuddles is full charge.
Yeah, Cuddles is full charge.
There's not a Cap
comes in though. Cap finally comes in. Cuddles is like you say. Cuddles is they're at 30% charge here.
It's gonna be really rough to get onto the backline now of Proxima though for the side of EBL just because the same exists. Teleporter.
There's the first bubble. Delaboid
falling
gets the
critically
second
low.
bubble.
There's a TP behind, but it's a split.
Oh, the deep in behind with Zarya's got nothing there. They can't keep Sarah alive because they have no bubbles left. Delaboid falling to half, eventually gets stabilized up. And the point in firm control by this Ramatra, the TP's doing what they
They're
need
gonna
to
get
do and
ran
getting
down.
themselves in better positions here.
It's gonna be
Reaper
really hot.
does find Nats fan, and that might be enough here to get this starting to get this point rolling for EBL. Oh, there's the contest here on the corner.
Gonna go to overtime immediately here, I think. Raptor though gets quick headshots on.
93%.
Oh,
Sair finds Mint. Sair falling low too. Goes down, but with
Gonna be
Lunar
trades,
Moon
though.
falling here, Delaboid again. But Delaboid also falling low
Raptor.
now. But with Raptor going down here now, EBL is going to be able to stabilize. And Cuddle's finishing off Dorcas there. They're just able to get the TP out, and
it's gonna be a 10 ult fight. I will say though, Mod Hops, I do like this Juno brick switch from EBL. I was saying about it earlier. I think they were prepping for the sim comp, and I think besides like, as long as you don't get split up here, the 3-stack of the Juno brick cast is very tanky. Along with chucking Delboyd on top, it could be huge.
Yeah.
And we see a grab going up. I can smell it. I can see it.
Oh, we got grab spin, grab noon. There's the grab.
It's a whiff.
It's a whip. Here comes the spin in from Delaboid. It doesn't do anything either. 2 ultimates, 2 deaths, but the wrong team dying. And the cap comes in from Andromeda Proxima. Oh, absolute devastation for EBL.
And now, I mean, that's only the first flashpoint. We have at least 2 more to go here. And with the double support ultimate line for EBL, they should be able to take this. I just think that they're getting jumpy at these
There's the beat engage. Raptor coming in, finding the rally, trying to keep the sustain a little bit. Looking right, yeah, but there down goes Zytrix. Now,
the noon? It gets mint!
The noon gets mint. Delaboid finding 2 more. Oh, the flank noon doing great work here. Just Raptor, only one left alive. Oh, Lunar Moon still also in kind of a position here. The Ram.
Yeah, Raptor,
so much sustain. Raptor eventually dies here. Yeah.
Point hasn't been capped yet, but it's still gonna burn a good amount of time. As tough, it does have an orbital ray, but it's only got 2 ults. Oh wait, Dorcas gets away with their life.
Okay, Dorcas does get down. Okay, EBL getting percentage here.
Yeah, 30% and counting. You need to be wary of the override protocol, but Delaboid was already set up early here, Mod Hub. Look at this.
Oh, already looking at the side there, looking for the flank, looking at that support line. No! The boop! Again! Dorcas with another boop on Delaboid. Do we have a counter for it? Raptor.
4.
You're right, yeah, human counter. And Cuddle's going down there. Dorcas finding 3 kills in that whole team fight there.
You didn't use an ult for EBL, and also I gotta correct myself, one of those boops was onto a soldier. It's 3 boops on Delaboid specifically, I think. But Raptor is gonna have this annihilation into the override. I feel like EBL is gonna be able to basically build up all their ults in this next team fight, so it's gonna be a quick walk here.
Up there, but already Andromeda Proxima is holding that position. Here comes the satellite coming over.
Raptor's a split.
Top.
Dorcas.
It's fighting low, but Dorcas goes down. A headshot from Sair. The satellite is enough to get them through that corner and create some space again.
The gas is in.
Sair finding shots. Sitting on that high ground now can put pressure in on the Raptor to get a 3rd one. There's spin from Delaboid on Mint by interesting choice.
Yeah, I don't. Dorcas is back.
Lunar Moon though. Delaboid does get Raptor. And Dorcas able to sustain just a little bit longer here. Last fight territory for this. Yeah, last fight territory for this map. And if they get the flip here, I think there's enough. I don't think there's enough time for Proxima.
There is a TP touch on the way. The grab? No? Actually, yeah, no, it does. The TP can't reach. And no touch. The grab noon.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the second flashpoint. Okay, we have
all right, the grab.
Atlas.
The grab actually finds it, wins it 1-1 now here on Atlas, as we advance. I wish I knew where we were going.
gonna invest in this brawl.
Now that is what I'm talking about. I don't know. I
That
forget what
is-
this point's called.
This is beach. I think it's just beach.
It's called beach.
Uh,
There's no sand. It's a Kitsune
okay.
rush early. Delaboid falling low.
and Cuddle's falling low. Zytrix.
And the wall comes
Oh.
up to find Delaboid and Zytrix. Oh my gosh. Finding. Natsfan finding 2. Raptor finding 2. And then Sayer goes good night and takes the L for a quick respawn and
Sayer goes to the
switching
Sojourn.
over now onto the Sojourn.
Okay, actually, what is the side? Oh no, I know this one. It's resort. It's resort. There we go.
Resort. That's right.
I remembered. It's one of the points at least.
Again, another
we get the
wall
wall.
off, able to get
Zytrix
out
up,
and
right?
bubbled
No.
to get resustained. But the really good
These
wall
guys have been
usage
taking
here
so
from
long.
Natsfan. Falling low already. Rep getting the self build
Big
up. And here comes
rally.
the rally now as Zytrix comes switch forward.
May?
Putting
Raptor
a lot of
split.
sustain off it. Here goes Raptor having to use the annihilation. The B comes in. Does get Raptor. I thought it was too far away, but Zytrix ends up falling to the Anni. Turning things around. They're able to find Sayer as well and Cuddles. I don't know if Top's going to be able to get away. They don't.
Delaboid
not a
really-
team
wait,
kill.
Where's Delaboid?
There is Delaboid.
Okay, they should be able to get a
Okay.
touch with the Reaper. We're walking into
are-
a Blossom Override protocol, and if this Blossom doesn't get like 2, it's gonna be.
They got to
rough
go right
for
now,
Reaper.
though.
The TP reaches.
Okay.
Fast
TP
TP
does
perk.
reach. And here we go over the top here. Oh, wow. Dorcas just
gonna
finding
get a kill.
Delaboid very
That's it.
early. And that is the end of that one. Point number 3 going to Andromeda Proxima. And Proxima now only 1 point away from a Super Grand Finals victory.
And I mean, they still have a Blizzard to go. And Top does have this orbital array. You do have the Blossom Delaboid, but I feel like if Proxima knows EBL's game plan, and they're playing around it perfectly right now. I will say, with the Blossom, I can. There's gonna be the
There's
Blizzard.
the Blizzard.
No Blossom.
Doesn't seem
Reaper?
to get.
No, they're
Just
gone.
holds out the sustain. Finding Delaboid, that's enough. And the flashpoint is going to get capped here by Andromeda Proxima.
Give me a quick real gun, and that's bad.
Oh, Sayer falling low here now.
Oh, it's capped. Cuddles does
Back
have a
to the
grab.
Station now. Raptor falling low. The grab is in there. The grab spin is a potential, but they are playing so split. The grab's not going to find. All that finds is
Grabs
Raptor.
Raptor, but there's a
But
wall.
the wall.
It's a trade for tanks.
Tanks fall. Now Lunar Moon does end up falling here. That is going to give EBL an opportunity to come make this push. Sayer putting pressure in
Oh,
there.
the ball's gonna clean up.
Delaboid finds Mint. Only Mint. And I don't know if that was a. Oh,
I feel
no.
it does get the cleanup. You still have 3 ults, but I do think these fights have been taking so long for EBL to even chase down Proxima. Because look, even after that one fight, it was 48%, and the other 2 was like 70 each per
Now,
fight.
You do have 3 ultimates online here for EBL, so there is an opportunity for them to sustain this one a little bit if they can be smart about how they use them.
I was just going straight to point though.
Raptor's right on point. They got to be careful, or they're going to lose it. There comes the OC.
OC from there.
Sayer.
Dorker's trying to get his
Looking
beat,
for
but
shots. Doesn't find anything. Almost finds
rush.
Natspam, but here's the Kitsune rush. There's the rally.
Oh,
But
isn't gonna use
Annihilation coming back in. They have to use everything. There's comes Satellite. Looking for what they can, but Raptor finding 2. Cuddles falling low as well. There goes Cuddles. The cap comes in for Andromeda Proxima. Mint and Dorcas both
think that's
finding
it.
picks and 30% away from a championship. Is
Top
EBL
just was really playing patient there with it overran. I think I kind of bit them, like shot themselves in
Can
the
they
foot
get
there a
back?
little bit. They just couldn't use it, and now
they
Delwood has to
get there in
run. No one
time?
can touch.
10%. They got to get there.
Raptor.
I don't know if they can. 5% away to go. There it is.
I wanna
And
make
it's
it.
over. It's over. Andromeda Proxima wins the Division 3 Super Grand Final.
okay.
I mean, after WAP 1, I thought EBL was going to make... I mean, EBL put up a good fight, don't get me wrong. I just expected it to be a slugfest, but after map 1, Proxima kind of just sent it. Quick outer domination on Saravasa, full hold on Havana. And then after, what was the fourth map? I cannot recall. after Runasapi too was a really dominant performance there as well. And after the draw in Blizzard World, it was a good chance there for EBL, but in the end, the Zarya comp just they got red. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
absolutely, completely crushed. I don't like Zarya Reaper worked incredibly well on Li Xiang, and then they were unable to play it for 4 consecutive maps because of map choice and correct bans from Andromeda Proxima. And then when they finally were able to pull it out again, uh, they just they whiffed on shots. They weren't able to get uh positioning correct, and it just ultimately cost them, because I think that the mental had just got to them at that point. Like, it's incredibly well played, incredibly well timed. The strategy from Andromeda Proxima made it impossible for EBL to do what they wanted to do after Li Zhang.
Yeah, and I mean, it's the grand finals over, but we still have to somehow decide an MVP, and I already have mine in the books, but I'll let you go first if you already have your idea for
So
the MVP.
yeah, I was toying around with Dorcas here, but I don't know that I can go that way. At the end of the day, I think that this is going to come down to the hero picks, the clutch hero picks. And I tell me if you agree with me on this here or not. I'm going with Nats fan.
That's what I was going with. Yeah, I'm going for Nats fan as well. I mean, the
Yeah,
sim swap, the echo throughout the. I mean, they just made Cuddle's life an absolute hell, to be honest.
yeah, they did. It was absolutely correct. Correct hero pick every single time,
May, sim, echo, you name it.
and it just adapting to the situation, and every single time they did so, it was a wash. There was nothing that EBL was able to pull out for it, and for the first time all season, they lost a map, and for the first time all season, they lost a game, and this comes
Yeah,
down to, ultimately, I believe, the incredible strategy employed by Andromeda Proxima, uh, and so just a remarkable series from them.
yeah. And I mean, now we just wait for the interview, and I mean, I was really worried about that map 8. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you
Uh,
did have to go. You had to go 3.5 hours on Thursday. I'm not sure you wanted to do the same thing again tonight.
Would've been funny though, because there was no draw in the previous series. That was just a 7 map because it was 7 maps. Imagine if we
Yeah,
went to map 8. It would have been fun.
that would have been something else tonight, I'll tell you. And who we are, thank you.
And
There they
there we
are.
are.
Nats fan tonight. First of all, congratulations on winning not only the Group A double elimination finals, but you won the Super Grand Finals of Division 3, and you are the series MVP. Congratulations, Knights fan.
They are.
Thank you, thank you.
I Yeah. Sorry. Anything to say to start us off here?
I was. Oh, yeah, for Nets fan? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
Are you
right.
asking me
So,
or someone else?
oh no, I'll just jump into it.
Cool.
So, I got to tell you why we chose you as tonight's MVP. Um, you were playing the characters that were more utility than primary, right? You had, uh, obviously, you had Mint doing work. You had Raptor doing work in the front line. You had phenomenal supports today, but this was the same thing from from the finals last week. This week, it was your decision making and your hero swaps that were the ultimate difference here. What did you see early, um, after Li Jiang, that really gave you that edge and really gave you the opportunity to come after EBL for the rest of the series?
I mean, I think overall we are a very flexible team, and we have also overcome a lot of challenges throughout the season.
Mhm.
It wasn't perfect, but we made it to the top and we worked for it. So I think once everything got a little chaotic, once everything went off the rails, I think we thrived in that.
And I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
I just feel like the swaps was it mainly like for like the May Sim Echo in particular. That's mainly what I remember seeing. That was the main goal to really just pressure out, let's say, Cuddles on tank. Just be like to pressure out like the Sim Beam, Echo Beam, May. I would say Beam, but also Wall mainly. It was just like the utility of each character was really able to put out some work. And was that the reason, or are you just like I feel comfortable on this because it's all like the helps with the comp mainly?
We definitely had some plans about looking to punish their Zarya. Zarya's more of a squishy hero, especially when they're going first with the Reaper TP bubble.
Yeah,
That drains
I
resources
agree.
from Zarya, makes her more vulnerable. We talked it through. We made plans. We executed them well. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mata?
it looked like throughout the entire thing, this felt like a strategic win for you rather than like a entirely based around um individual play. Like you saw the Zarya Reaper first map and we didn't even get a chance to see them again until Atlas because of a combination of map choices and bans from you. Like it's was the point to keep them off of the Zarya Reaper as much as possible, or did it just kind of work out that way?
I mean, we were definitely very intentional with our bans. Not every ban was for and map pick was for the purpose of denying the Zarya specifically, but we knew what we wanted to do. We know what would be good against that, and we would ban and pick accordingly. It was very purposeful, intentional. We talked it through as a team. So,
All right. Uh, I honestly don't have any more questions. So, Mod Hubs, unless you have anything, uh, anything?
Yeah. What is the atmosphere right now in your voice chat? Like this is you came through there. You had a little bit of struggle there. Obviously, you lost in the first round of the playoffs, and then were able to finish it out to come back and win in the grand final there. What is the VC like when you made that final stop on Atlas's fourth point?
I mean, we're ecstatic. We worked hard for this. We played well. We earned it. But honestly, Andromeda has a track record of winning its championship organization, and we delivered another one.
All right.
Absolutely, you did. I'll tell you straight up. When So I played in the Div 5 finals against your Andromeda team there, and it was the hardest thing that we'd ever done. That is a testament to your entire organization, top to bottom, and incredible gameplay, incredible strategy. You obviously have the right coaches in place. Phenomenal organization. So again, congratulations on your win tonight. Congratulations on your MVP, and go celebrate. Have a good time.
Thank you.
All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, for now, we do have awards night next weekend,
Yeah.
but that's our last game.
That's our last game of the season. We're going to be back for season 3 in a few months' time. But this one's in the books with the Division 3 Super Grand Finals between the Group A and Group B finalists. This is it. Andromeda Proxima wins 4-1 over EBL ESports to become the Super Grand Champion of Division 3. Congratulations to Andromeda Proxima, and congratulations to EBL for not dropping a single map up until this grand final. Thank you all for joining us here at Nebula Series. We love to have you, and we will see you again real soon. Again for the awards night coming up next week. I have been Mod Hobbs. With me, of course, is the Dusty. Demo is taking care of lobby hosting, and of course, our observer, Caustic. Thank you so much for broadcasting and observing for us tonight. And thank all of you, the Nebula Series fans and competitors. We love you all. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll see you next season.